And staying in the US, the cost of childcare is becoming a top issue for voters, with families saying it could affect their ballot in next month's election. OECD figures show net childcare costs in the US account for 32% of an average couple's income. That's the highest among all developed countries. Mothers are often forced to stay home instead, undermining progress in gender equality. Now, Sally Patterson traveled to Las Vegas in the swing state of Nevada to find out more.
Working mothers are used to having their hands full. But lately, day-to-day expenses have become too difficult to balance in the United States.
It's going up, like everything is rising.
Charlena Stokes ended up at this housing program for homeless mothers in Las Vegas with daughters Kimiko and Rumani earlier this year, when the cost of living became unlivable.
It's a struggle. You're juggling a lot. You're trying to get groceries, you're trying to find the schooling for them, and then you're trying to juggle work on top of that. And if you have school too, it's a lot.
She tells me she was forced to leave her job because she couldn't afford childcare.
It feels overwhelming. It seems like, I moved 5 steps forward and I get pushed 10 steps back.
Many mothers at Living Grace homes say they face a similar uphill battle. Overall prices may be slowly stabilising, but over the past year, daycare costs have risen 6.2%, more than double the rate of inflation. Daycare for a child under 5 in Vegas costs around $1,300 a month, according to the Department of Labor. That's a strain on most two-parent households. For many single mums, it's out of reach.
It's not easy raising a kid by yourself because they have their needs, you have your own needs.
Those are needs presidential candidates are looking to meet, announcing new policies on the campaign trail. Kamala Harris says she'll cap working families' childcare costs and give parents tax breaks. Donald Trump says his tariffs on foreign imports will make the country better off overall, though he hasn't made it clear how that will impact childcare costs directly. Away from the wealth of Sin City's casinos, though, parents say election promises won't pay their bills. Driving around the suburbs of Vegas, the mothers I've spoken to feel the odds are stacked against them. They're counting on the next president to fix the country's childcare crisis. Every Nevada county is considered a childcare desert. Almost 3/4 of young children don't have access to licensed care, according to the governor's office.
We are a 24-hour town, and we really depend on our family child care providers because oftentimes they have increased hours. They might be 24 hours, to take care of the children while the parents go to work.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, many providers closed down and haven't been replaced. Compared to other service industries, wages in the sector remain low.
They rely on me.
So low that preschool assistant Ariel Rollins is considering getting a second job. Donald Trump's running mate J.D. Vance says grandparents should be stepping in to help, a suggestion Ariel and daughter Addison don't find very helpful.
My parents, they're up in age, they're elderly. They cannot, take care of my children, let alone they're trying to survive themselves. So
both Harris and Trump promised to make costs more affordable for parents, but
honestly, I don't think either one will. I'm the type of person, my parents always taught me, actions speak louder than words. So in order for me to believe it, I have to see it.
Regina blushed.
As US childcare reaches crisis point, mothers are warning both presidential candidates to listen to their concerns, or it could cost them the parent vote this November. Sally Patterson, CNA, Las Vegas, Nevada.